Hey guys, good morning. I'm on the Salmon Creek Trail here, and I'm going to take you on a little hike with me. We're probably more than halfway to Spruce Camp, which is on the Spruce Creek. But before we get to the actual camp itself, which is on the creek, there's a split off up here, and we're going to be taking the Spruce Creek Trail, which is going to go up and over into the other watershed, and then we're going to come down this other side over here on the top of Mount Mars. But today is a special day because I'm bringing a new trail building tool for me to clean up the trail. It's not an official trail at all by any stretch of the means, but it is a well-known route, and for the last couple years I've done a couple of summits like in the springtime, and my last one I summited and then I went back down Bald Top Ridge back to Baldwin Ranch Road. And when I did that, I encountered a massive blockage. So today, oh hey, good morning. Have a nice day. So today I'm going to go clean up. There's two really big bottlenecks. One of them is going on the way up to Mount Mars, and then the other one is from Mount Mars down to Bald Top Ridge. So, well, here comes another hiker, another two hikers. Oh, and they got a big pack. All right, I'll stop this now. All right. Can you tell we are not on the Salmon Creek Trail anymore? We are now on the Spruce Creek Trail. This trail is taken by much less people. It can be a little steep in some places. And there's a little bit of a precarious landslide up ahead, which always freaks me out going down it, not up it. Up it is one thing, but down it is another. Okay, see that ridge up there? That ridge is where, that's where the Start Point Trail is. Kind of nice, huh? That one, straight ahead. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Okay. While we're summiting Mount Mars, I'll turn around and show you, because you can actually see parts of the Start Point Trail. Like you can actually see the trail itself. And I know so because I've been on the trail looking at Mount Mars directly. So I know there's got to be some place there where you can clearly see the trail going up from base camp. That's the key. You can't see until you're up at base camp. Then you can start seeing the trail from there up. Well, let's go back to hiking. We're only, I don't know, we're not even a half away up the Spruce Creek Trail, so I better shut this off now. All right, I just want to open up my hood and let you look inside. I don't hug many trees, but I hug this one. Look at that, isn't that cool? It's growing sideways. It's a madrone tree. I call it the sideways madrone tree, and this is a mile marker on the Spruce Creek Trail. You see how it grew out sideways until it found the light, and then it grew up. Isn't that something else? It's very healthy still. Very strong. Okay. This is on the upper Spruce Creek Trail. We're about ready to hit the saddle. The Dutra Saddle, where we dip over into the adjacent watershed. And then off to the right is a route to Mount Mars. It's kind of a bushwhack route, but still mostly open. There's only like that one place on the way up to Mount Mars. There's one place, at least so far as I remember. Then there's another place going up to Mount Mars from Bald Top Bridge. And that one is, I'm not going to do that today. All right. Used to be a little barbed wire gate here, but hikers have pretty much torn it down. And here's the saddle. So I'll show you this great view up here. Wow, what do you think? And then the Spruce Creek Trail continues over there, goes down into that gully, comes up around the other side, and it continues going up, and it crosses this mountain, and then on the side, and then on the other side it meanders its way down. Now I want to point out there's a Star Point base camp in that direction, and there are several places along the trail. It runs along that ridge, but it doesn't run along this ridge in front. It goes to the next ridge over there. Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely see this spot that I'm standing on. You can see in several different places up there. So that's pretty cool. Now I made a deal with myself. When I get here, I'm gonna drink another liter of water, which I'm gonna do now. And then I'm gonna continue on up to Mount Mars. And this is the trail begins in the grass. Maybe I should go around here a little bit to show you. Maybe we can get to where we can see Mount Mars peak itself. Okay, it's got three 3 peaks, and there's that one doesn't count. This one and this one, and then there's another one. And the one to the far right that you can't see, that's the one where it's marked on the maps. I have not found a monument there, but it does have an X spot. So that must mean that there was some kind of a survey at one time. All right, let's drink some water. We'll continue on up to Mount Mars. Okay, we are on the route to Mount Mars, and you see how there's 3 somewhat similar heights out there. So the one off to the right, that's Mount Mars. Nice views up here. It's really great. This is one of my favorite kinds of, plant makeup that I like to hike in, my favorites. And that is piney oaky grass, rolling hills, open vistas, and lots of shade, and plenty of trees for hammocking. That's my favorite. I don't much care for dense forest. It's kind of boring. It's nice when you lean back in your hammock and look out and you get a nice view. That's more like it. Okay guys, do you see this right here? This is a member of the asparagus family. It's called yucca. And this is a Spanish bayonet. And look at the fruits. The flowers are beautiful when they come out. And the fruits, these are edible when they're green. Now these ones look a little like they're about ready to start turning. But you can eat them. You just cut them into quarters and then pan fry them. And they're nice. They're actually pretty nice. If you've ever had like sauteed or what do you call it? Braised daikons. It's like that. Okay. Well, I'm later than I thought I was going to be. I spent too much time on some areas, and I didn't have enough time to make it 100% pretty throughout the whole distance. But it's pretty in the areas that I was doing my work. There's the view. We're not yet on the summit. The summit is right up there. But from the summit you don't get these good views. You just get like Chaparral, Manzanita. But now you should be able to make that trip over there without having to rip your clothes from brush contact. Let's go see the summit. we are. This is the summit. Okay. I'm going to deal with myself. Summit first, then more water and lunch. I'm getting low blood sugar. And I got a carrot. That'll fix that. I forgot some of the things I was going to eat for my lunch. Or something. But that's okay because I have 2 avocados. One really, really thick celery. One really long carrot. Oh wow, this needs some work here too, but I'm not going to do it today. No, thank you. I'm done. It's after 1, and I haven't had any lunch. This is, yeah, this needs some work. Well, that'd be a good reason for coming back. Wow! You gotta get really down far through here. To lean over and, oops. Wow. Yeah. I would say we need a good trim job in here. Jabbing at me really badly. Mostly chemise. Oh boy. Alright. Wow. Alright, let's get to where we're out of this brush tunnel. And on the front side of Mount Mars, where we have a really righteous view of the ocean. It's so close you feel like you can just reach out and touch it. Wow. Dang, man. This is really messed up. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, I see these pine trees, so I'm really close. Man. Okay, which way? Okay, we go this way. Oh. Alright. By the way, guys, excuse my voice. It gets this way when I breathe in a lot of this dust and debris. Okay, which way? Do we go left? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for waiting. We're just getting out into the open. And this is where I'm going to do my lunch. Wow. Almost tripped and fell. I mean, I did trip, but I caught myself. Okay. I think while the view is better over there, I think it's going to be better shade over here. So this is where I'm going to make a little nest. Finally rest. Okay. Well, the next part of the video is going to be after lunch, going down the front side. And you'll see just what fantastic view it is. As for right now, I'm gonna have a little lunch and drink some more water. It's already steep. It's gonna be even steeper. All right, I'm gonna put the phone away. All right, I'm about, I don't know, maybe halfway down from the peak, just way up there. I slipped up there. I fell. This is really damn steep. That's probably the steepest section right there. And yeah, it doesn't feel good falling down. The dry grass is turning out to be kind of like how pine needles are. When you step on them, you can go skiing on them. And the dry grass is kind of behaving that way in some places. So I'm going really slow. I don't want to fall again. What do you think, huh? Nice view? Really nice view. Okay, phone away. I'm on Cozy Cove. This is an old pioneer's homestead. Yeah. Whew, I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy looking up. Yeah, it was quite a hike down. I fell 4 times. And one time I went skiing for a long time. Maybe about 20 or 30 feet. The grass was just so slippery. And it was so steep. So the reason for these 2 tracks here is because there is a road that comes up from Highway 1 up to here for the owners of the private land, which is behind me, to my knowledge. You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, I could be right. I could be black, I could be white. All right. Now we gotta start cutting over to the right. So I'm just gonna do it overland here. Oh, look at this. Some people already broke it down a little. We're gonna go, our exit is through there. And it goes down to the Salmon Creek Trail. Put the phone away. I need both hands here.